Alright, I'm doing a second video after my first one from yesterday because of the news media. Originally, it flashed across my mind to make some kind of video about how we should make diesel fuel and fertilizer illegal, or highly regulated, because it's looking like that's what those bombs were made out of. They haven't said it, but when they're talking low energy and all the white smoke and all that stuff, it sounds to me like all they did was take some fertilizer and diesel oil and combine the two. So what I'm really sick of is the fact that they hold on to this and they wring every single drop of shock value out of it. Used to be only the least reputable news agencies were the ones doing that, but now we have Good Morning America and ABC News and all this doing interviews with survivors of these Boston Marathon bombers. And if you haven't heard about it, I was busy all yesterday and I didn't hear about it, so I just heard about it last night at dinner and then today, this morning on the news. And again, I'm just sick of the fact that they do interviews. There was an off-duty doctor that tried to help people, and they're asking about the pile of bodies and tell us about the injuries and what was it like trying to untangle the bodies. And stop. It's just unnecessary. We don't need to hear this. It is gross, it is sad, it is a terrible tragedy, but we don't need to broadcast that somebody got their legs blown off and other people had broken legs and all this horrible stuff. 3 people died. That's actually not that many for bombs. They're thinking that they were duds or something, that they were not quite set up right because of the high number of injuries compared to the low number of deaths. But we just need to, as a country, pause and think about what the news media says about us. There's no positivity in this. There's nothing good that's coming out of playing it over and over again. And having commentators come on and say that it was reminiscent of streets in Iraq and Afghanistan, and playing video and going, listen closely, this is what it was like if you were to be between the 2 bombs, and then playing video and audio of the bombs going off. It's just not, it's not right, and it needs to stop. I mean, if you want to turn it into some kind of human interest story, talk about the people that lived, talk about the people, the police officers that ran in towards the smoke after the bomb had exploded and the smoke hadn't quite cleared, risking their own lives to try and save others. Give me that. You know, talk about what was actually done to help people, not just their injuries. But it's not going to happen, because 3 things that sell are sex, violence, and drugs. But that's all I got for today. It's just one man's thoughts.